All right.
All right.
Hello, Mr. V.
Hello.
Welcome,
Hello,
welcome. We're going to discuss the results of my gap analysis and need analysis that we both did, our PLC did, as a part of this project. And so we came up with three major things that, that the need analysis needs to address. We have three gaps. One is the school has absolutely no professional development. Agree?
I agree.
Okay. When we were both hired, we did not have to teach a class before we were hired, so no pre-hired testing.
That's right.
And the third third gap we have, the third need that we need to address is the Marzano's 9. I think it's number 7, where the classes don't do any hypothesis testing or generating, and we know that can be done fairly easily. But during my classroom observations, I did not see that happening. So those are our three things that we need to address. So what I wanted to discuss really quickly, because my time is limited, for the no professional development, number one, what do you think could be a short-term goal for us? And I'm going to type these in as we're talking.
Well, okay, short-term for us. Maybe, well, we do have some the training we have at the beginning.
Yeah.
We don't formalize it.
Right.
We formalize it and make that part of our, professional development. That would work. Okay. Then, for example, new teachers. I've been thinking about this. New teachers. Some of us didn't know about Mastery Connect, for example. There should be some formal training about Mastery Connect, and that should count towards professional development, for example. Because in the end, we have to know it.
That's right.
Okay. There were some teachers that didn't know how to use PowerSchool.
Right.
Okay. We should take advantage of those teacher working days. What do we call them? Yes, and maybe spend 2 or 3 hours of that day doing this, and that way we don't have to invest our weekends or evenings in that. I mean, we can take advantage of that time.
Now, in terms of a long-term goal for PD, I was thinking what we could do is this we can implement quickly. The long-term goal, I would think, is to have it a continual part of our training schedule.
Yes, there should be. How can we say this? There should be a plan where it says, okay, these teachers have already taken this, and they need to take this. So, whenever we have another teacher's work day, okay, this teacher and this teacher and this teacher should be taking this on this day, and this teacher and this teacher should be taking this because that's what they need. Okay, and also the teachers who already know how to use it, those are the ones who could train the others. Exactly. I mean, we don't necessarily need to bring anyone from the outside. Okay, but also for things that we need to work on, we could bring so we can outsource some training, and that would be like in the long run.
I agree with that. Okay, so let me move on. I don't know how much time we have, but let me move on to the next one. So that's just professional development, and then we'll continue on. Now let's address the pre-hire, because that's easy. So pre-hire testing is pretty straightforward, right?
Yes. Yes and no.
Okay.
See, the other day I was listening to this guy. I think he was on a TED Talk or something like that, and he was saying that he is a psychologist, and he says a lot of people come to my office and they are like, oh, this is not the person I'm married to, and then when they think about it, we never end up with the person we married in the beginning, because the day of the wedding they look all nice, they lost weight, we lost weight, we have a different haircut, etc. I think that the pre-hire testing is something like that. When we know we are going to be observed, our lesson plan changes. And if a teacher knows that he's going to be hired depending on how they teach, their model class is going to be perfect. It's not going to be like a real life situation. And if us as teachers are going to be the ones who are going to, perform the role of students, then it's going to be perfect. I think it's going to run perfect. It's not going to be a feasible or a real reflection of what it would be. But it is necessary to do it because it will give us an idea of what the teachers are like when they, transmit their knowledge. But what do you think about that?
No, I think you're right. Matter of fact, you are absolutely right. You'll give me a topic. I'll prepare the perfect. The students are going to sit perfectly. The teachers are going to be quiet.
Yeah.
And as we know in our classroom, that never happens.
Exactly.
So I think you guys, but we do have to do it.
I think we have to, yes. I think we have to, at least to know that the person is going to be committed to doing that once or twice during the week. Maybe not every day, because not every day is going to be perfect. But yes, we know that he has the ability to do it.
And then the last one I want to, I know this is not going to last very long, but the hypothesis generating and testing. So I'm thinking that's just a matter of just looking at Marzano's, determining what that is, and just it's pretty short term is pretty cool. Short term is just become familiar with Marzano's 9, which most of the students are, most of the teachers are.
Yeah.
The long term is have observations, and we'll talk about formative and summative shortly. But I would guess in this particular case, the formative would be the observation. You see if they're generating and testing hypothesis. That's the short term observation. Long term, they should be doing it.
Okay. So basically what you're saying is that the observation should be based on Marzano's 9 points.
Yes.
Okay.
This one in particular is the one that I did not see when I visited classrooms. Nobody was doing this.
Okay.
They were doing 8, but this is the one that I thought really could have helped, and nobody was doing it, so it kind of stood out.
Yes. Would you say this is like crucial for critical thinking?
Yes.
Definitely.
It is definitely
The one that would get to that. Okay.
and then long term. Okay. And I know I'm taking time away from your new family.
It's okay. We still have like 15 minutes.
Yeah, and we will continue, but I just wanted to get a snapshot, and I don't even know if all of this will transfer over to the internet, but thank you, Mr. V. I appreciate it, and we'll stop it right now, and we'll continue on with our conversation.